Hi, welcome to Tight Lines with Chris Miller. Today I'm going to be talking about the inline method feeder and how I use that for my tench and carp fishing. I'm going to split this video into two short sections. The first is to show you the three types of feeder that I use for most of my fishing. And the second part will be how I prepare the pellets so they stick to the method feeder and they hit the bottom every time. So let me show you the three feeders that I use for the majority of my fishing. The first is an inline feeder, just 15 grams, very small. I'd use this for crucian carp, for roach and for small silvers. Probably wouldn't use that much pellet on this particular feeder, and if I do, they'd be micro pellets or maybe 1 mil pellets mixed with ground bait. Then my standard feeder, I use this for the majority of my fishing for tench, for carp, and unfortunately it catches a lot of bream as well. It's a 30 gram feeder. It casts really well. It's really stable in flight, and it gets your pellet and your hook bait right down to the bottom very, very quickly. So this is my standard feeder for the majority of my fishing. But if I'm scaling up and I'm fishing for big tench or for carp or even barbel, I'd use this ESP feeder, which is 70 or 100 grams, much heavier. And with this size feeder, I'd probably use pellets above 4mm. So small feeder, 1 mil, medium feeder, 2 mil, 4 mil pellets, and this large feeder would be 4, 6 or 8 mil pellets. So there's a very easy method to make sure you get the perfect pellets every time. All you have to remember is to soak them for 1 minute for every millimetre of pellet. So tomorrow I'm using 4 mil pellets, and I'm going to soak them for 4 minutes. What you'll need is an airtight tub like this. I'm using Sonia Baits krill. Sonia Baits produce a range of pellets which are perfect for my style of fishing. I'm using krill, but I've had great success with robin red, and also they do a spicy sausage halibut pellet as well, which is really good. So all you do is you pour them into the bait bucket. The amount you use depends on how long you're fishing. Tomorrow I've got a full day, so I'm going to do a bag and a half. And then your water, just make sure that you cover the pellets with the water. And give them a good covering, and then just set your watch and leave them for 4 minutes. 4 mil pellets, 4 minutes. And then once they've soaked up, you pour the water away. And once you've drained off the water, you simply put the lid on the tub. It's an airtight lid, and I leave them overnight. That allows any residual moisture to be absorbed into the pellet, and it means they're perfect for inline feeder fishing the following day. So you put your bait in the base of the mould, grab a few pellets, put over the top, put the feeder on top, press down quite hard, and then if you've got your pellet mix right, it comes away like that. And I generally put a small handful of pellet on the top, press it all down, just make sure it's nice and aerodynamic because you want it to be quite stable in flight. And there we go, you've got the perfect parcel of bait to catch your fish. I hope you found that useful. If so, please like and share. If you'd like to see more of these videos, then please subscribe, and you'll get notification every time I post a new video on YouTube. The inline method feeder is a great way of catching a wide range of species, and preparing your pellets well is the key to that success. So hopefully that will help you put more fish on the bank. Tight lines, guys.